Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Matthew Shipe with the Shipe Sports Talk Show here with a little weekly update before our show on Thursday. Remember, you can catch the Shipe Sports Talk Show every Thursday live on YouTube at 6:30 p.m. That's 6:30 p.m. live on YouTube. We'd greatly love if you guys participate with us in our live stream. You can send us comments and questions through the chat room on YouTube. And also check us out on iTunes and Stitcher. We would appreciate the ratings and the comment on those as well. So that's a bunch of ways you can check us out. Remember, you can also check us out at Twitter at Shipe Sports Talk and Facebook/Shipe Sports Talk. So let's get right into it. This is going to be my little wrestling segment, WWE segment that I'm doing, also known as Matt's turnbuckle section. So I want to talk about last night's event, which was WWE Royal Rumble. What a great pay-per-view it was at the Rumble. A lot of surprises in the Rumble. We had two title changes that happened. We had two titles that were retained, and a bunch of other surprises. So let's get right into the one title, besides the Rumble match, the match tonight itself was probably the IC champ. I'm trying to fix. There we go. Was the IC last man standing match. You had Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose, and I tell you what, if there was a match of the night besides the Rumble where you could give like a bonuses to, like they do in UFC, that was it. These guys put their bodies on the line. Kevin Owens always brings it, especially he's definitely a hardcore wrestler. So is Dean Ambrose, nicknamed the Lunatic for a reason. And I mean, the ending of the match was great. I mean, they were going back and forth nonstop. The ending of the match saw where Kevin Owens was trying to put, I believe it was a powerbomb, Dean Ambrose through two chairs that were set up off the turnbuckle. Ambrose ended up throwing Owens off the top of the turnbuckle, right into two tables set on the outside of the ring. And Owens could not make it up for the count of 10, so Ambrose retained his title. The next title match of the night was the Tag Team Championships, which saw the New Day would be Kofi and Big E against the Usos in another entertaining match. These two tag teams have probably rejuvenated this tag team division for the past couple of years, and it was a great match to watch. Just everything about it was great. In the end, the New Day retained their titles. Obviously, towards the end of the match, all four got involved. I believe the Usos did not see a blind tag that Big E made. He took advantage of it and made the pinfall. The third title match of the evening saw Kalisto beating Alberto Del Rio to regain the U.S. title. About a week ago, Kalisto beat Alberto Del Rio on Raw. Then he lost the title back to Del Rio on SmackDown. Then again, he reclaimed it. So good for Kalisto. Without Sin Cara out of action, Kalisto's really stepped up in the single competition. So we'll see what's going on with that. Also in the women's title match, Charlotte defeated Becky to retain the title. Then Sasha Banks came out afterwards and attacked Charlotte. So we'll see if that's going to continue. And now let's get into the main event of the evening, which is the Royal Rumble match itself. Roman Reigns is defending the WWE title against 29 other men. So it's not just 1v1, triple threat, fatal four-way. No, he's going against over-the-top Royal Rumble for his title. And of course, he had Drew the #1 entry. Everything was stacked against him. So as the match progressed, the big surprise came early, the #3 entry that saw the debut of AJ Styles. Now, many of you, not big fans won't know AJ. He's very popular. He, one of the founding fathers of TNA, got that company going. Then he went over to New Japan, Ring of Honor, and WWE finally signed him. He was a member of the Bullet Club with current superstar Finn Balor. So we'll see what goes on there. But AJ, quite an impressive run. I believe he was in there for longer than 30 minutes, made some pretty good highlight spots. He was taken out by Kevin Owens, and after Kevin Owens took him out, Kevin Owens did the little AJ, he tried to impersonate AJ a little bit, so we'll see where that goes. Another debut from the NXT to the main roster was Sami Zayn. He came out, eliminated Kevin Owens. If you do not know, Owens took Zayn out of action for a couple months, so we'll see if that continues up on the main roster. And the big one at the end, Roman Reigns, of course, he lasted over 60 minutes in the Rumble. Halfway through the Rumble, though, this League of Nations, which is Rusev, Sheamus, and Alberto Del Rio, dragged Roman Reigns outside the ring, took him out, and then Reigns was carried to the back, so no one knew what was going to happen to him. So while that was going on, the Wyatt family took over the ring, which was Strowman, Harper, and Rowan got going, eliminating people left and right. Then the Beast came in, Lesnar, and Lesnar took everyone to Suplex City. It was suplex after suplex after suplex after suplex. He eventually eliminated the Wyatt family, and as soon as he eliminated the last one, Bray Wyatt came out, stopped in the middle of the entrance, and The rest of the family got back in the ring because there's no disqualification, so anyone can come back in, as we saw what happened to Roman, and proceeded to beat down Lesnar. Lesnar put up a good fight, but eventually they eliminated Lesnar, and that was the end of that. So that could be start of something, Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt, which a lot of people will be very interested in. And then the last big surprise was the very end, where Triple H came back out. Now, Roman eventually got back to the ring, eliminated a few guys, and that's when Triple H came out. They had a few little contests on who could hit the biggest finisher. Roman speared Bray. Triple H gave Ziggler the pedigree, but in the end, it came down to eventually Bray Wyatt was eliminated. Then it came down to Sheamus, Roman, Ambrose, Triple H. Eventually, Roman was eliminated by Triple H, Sheamus by Ambrose, and it came down to Ambrose and Triple H. And of course, Triple H is the winner. He's a 14-time WWE champ, which sets up, Triple H will be going to WrestleMania, so it sets up what's next for Roman. Roman obviously will have to probably earn his way. He probably won't get an immediate rematch, so he'll have to earn his way, and we'll see what happens. The next pay-per-view is Fastlane. Obviously, you have Bray Wyatt, Lesnar will probably continue your feud, and it's really interesting to see where they go with AJ Styles with this Kevin Owens. If Owens showing off AJ's move, if this is something that could develop later on. Raw is on tonight, so we'll see what happens there. Especially, the next pay-per-view will be Fastlane. After that, WrestleMania. The road to WrestleMania has begun with Triple H being the new champ, and it's going to be interesting on what they do here. Like I said, there's still a lot of star power out. Cena's out. He was actually supposed to face Taker at WrestleMania, so we'll have to see what goes on with Taker as this develops. Kane also came back last night. He's been on and off. He was eliminated by the Wyatt family. He's had his issues last year. Big Show was eliminated by the Wyatt family. So there's a lot of Wyatt families did a lot of things last night that could develop, but I think mostly it's going to be Brock Lesnar. Interesting enough, I thought Lesnar would have went back in the ring and decimated everyone after being eliminated, which he didn't, which was very un-Brock Lesnar-like. So that just shows that maybe they're trying to build something up. So we'll see what goes on with the Rumble. Like I said, they can go to a lot of ways with Fastlane. Normally, after the Rumble, they usually have an Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. They did not do that the past 2 years. Chamber has actually got its own pay-per-view. But if you want to do something very interesting, maybe put an Elimination Chamber match in Fastlane for the number one contender for Triple H, which either Roman will win or whatnot. Another thing coming on with WrestleMania is The Rock. Last year, remember, The Rock will face Triple H this year. He cannot because of a insurance policy on the movie. So maybe The Rock, obviously he's related to Roman. Maybe The Rock will come involved somehow in the next couple weeks to help Roman gain his title back, to build up to WrestleMania. Maybe The Rock will be involved in their match somehow. We will not know. That's going to do it for Matt's Turnbuckle with the Shipe Sports Talk show. Stay tuned. Also later today, I'm going to put out another video for the NFC Championship, AFC Championship games. I'm going to talk about them real quick. So like I said, you can follow us on Twitter at Shipe Sports Talk, Facebook/Shipe Sports Talk. Find us on YouTube at Shipe Sports Talk. We're live every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. I will be doing these new Matt Turnbuckle segments every week for WWE because I'm a WWE fan and it is sports entertainment. So thank you for joining me for this quick, about 10 minutes or so video, and I will actually be right back with you momentarily with another video. So thank you for listening, and remember, you can always check us out also on iTunes and Stitcher. Have a great day, and everyone stuck on the East Coast in the blizzard, we made it through. Hopefully there's nothing more like this. So hope you guys enjoyed your 3, 4 day, 5 day weekend, whatever you're getting. And thank you, and have a good day.